For a few years, the Bushcraft Show has been an annual pilgrimage of mine. A place to meet like-minded individuals, shop at excellent stores, meet incredible makers, and delve just that bit deeper into the world we call bushcraft.
Thank you, friend.
This year, the show, like many other events, had difficulty planning due to COVID-19, but with a new location at Chillington Hall, it was even more exciting to get exploring, finding a camp, and set up for the weekend ahead. This year I'm camping with a good friend, Tom from Back Garden Bushcraft, and his dad, Mike, both who I met in person 4 years ago at this very show. And after setting up the tarps, having some lunch and exploring the surrounding areas, we relaxed into the evening, where we had a special whole duck to spit roast over the fire, twinned with roast potatoes. And this is what the show is all about, and it hasn't even started. Mornings come quick when you're in good company, and good company deserves a good brew. Despite my dislike of coffee, I know how appreciated it is after a few beers and good food the night before, so it's my duty as first awake to prep the fire and get the kettle on. In the estate's woodland, we found a beautiful spot to set up camp in the deep undergrowth of brambles, all cleared by hand with the gilpin blade and Tom's Wonder Tactical. And being the first day, with the show in full swing, we were really excited to get to the main event and see what it had to offer, which means fuel and a good excuse for breakfast. So hey guys, Liam here from Primal Nomad, hope you're doing well. I'm actually here at the Bushcraft Show 2021. I'm here with Tom from Back Garden Bushcraft. And as you can see from some of the footage today, we're at an extremely beautiful location camping. And just cooking up a bit of breakfast right now. I'm really excited to spend the day exploring all the stores, stalls and events. So I'll bring you with me and I hope you enjoy. On the occasional camp, sometimes I find it fitting to burn some incense. A handy faux leather pouch made by a subscriber a while ago makes a really nice container for all of this. It usually contains my napping kit, and I'm actually on the lookout this time for a small bag that I can use my incense kit in. And this time I've opted for frankincense resin in a new censer that I got. Not only does it keep the insects away, but it also wafts pleasant aroma around the camp, drifting in with the wood smoke. You could easily substitute frankincense for pine resin or any other resin, as long as it's not poisonous like yew or elder. No saps like that, because they will or could cause harm, but it's always good to research what you're burning. In any other way, the charcoal could easily be replaced by a burning ember from your fire, and the similar process could be done in a more primitive way. This has the elegance of being able to be hung from a tree, so the smoke drifts all the way around and you can reposition it according to the wind. Both Tom and I had decided to use furs on this camp instead of sleeping mats. I was using a sheepskin and Tom was using a reindeer hide. We both have a soft spot for traditional gear, and it made sense to use these items on a good summer camp like this. Tom was also using his wax canvas 3x3 tarp from Thornhill Ultra Heavy, another brilliant maker, and I had some of his items in my Expedition Units pack too. With Tom now up and appreciating the coffee, it was time to get breakfast on, and we were settling for a simple bacon fry-up while we waited for Mike so we could all head to the show together and see what it had to offer.
Cheers, buddy. Cheers, buddy. This is good breakfast. Yeah. What a lovely spot. Such a nice spot. So quiet.
Yeah, so tranquil.
Feels like we're completely alone here, really.
Yeah. So there is another campsite that's appeared not too far away, but it's not really within site is not really in our way or anything, so we've still got pretty much this area to ourselves. And just enjoying just slow life.
Yeah, that was a good pace. We've been taking it steady, just woke up and got the kettle on. Just got your coffee now.
Got my coffee, so I'm human.
Made some bacon.
And yeah, I'm gonna eat this.
I don't know, it's good.
If you hear a rumbling and a tumbling in the background, Dad's still asleep.
He is. We've saved him some bacon there, so we haven't been too mean.
A little bit of bacon.
I think I hear him now, in fact. Really could be anywhere here, couldn't you? So many different species of trees as well. It's a really nice woodland.
We were saying we got everything from chestnuts, there's some oaks, we've seen hemlock, spruce,
Yep. Birch, hazel,
birch, yeah, even some willow down in the gap,
Yeah.
some elder.
elder, yeah, yew.
Yeah, there's a yew,
Yeah.
a yew tree.
It's almost like,
I was like, Dad, don't burn that.
definitely not. But no, it's really, really nice, isn't it?
Such a nice spot.
It's like a kind of secluded little kind of glen. We've got a really nice opening above us here, and yeah, it was really nice last night. We had the robin kind of visiting camp as well this morning, which was cute, didn't
Yeah,
it? So
super cool. Yeah, and it did not like look hospitable yesterday. This
no.
area, like,
it
it's
was
completely like,
up to here in Brambles,
Yeah.
you know,
yeah,
higher probably. And that was thanks to the Wonder Tactical and the Gilpin, wasn't
yeah.
it?
It
And
does
some
show
leather
the-
gloves.
Shows the value of having a sort of brush clearing tool.
Yeah, yeah, it would have been.
Well, we
odds.
couldn't have camped here otherwise.
No.
Yeah, we've just been shooting the breeze, haven't we? Catching up. And yeah, enjoying each other's company, which is a rare treat to get
Yeah.
out again with you. So
Had a nice drink last night as well.
we did. I brought a keg. It's about a mile or so to the car, I'd
it
say.
was good walk.
And while we were doing the bramble clearing, Dad was trying to get all of the beer kegs and like his kit over here and
Yeah, he
the
was
Dutch oven. So he was
God bless him. He was
like a pack mule.
Yeah, good mule, wasn't he? Well, we were busy doing the clearance work over here, so he came back and this was nice and a
Yeah.
bit more empty.
But I mean, he was rewarded with having a full keg of ale.
Oh
so.
yes, yeah, he was well fed, wasn't he? Fed and watered.
I just love looking up and the fact that we've got that space. There's also hawthorn there.
There is. It's amazing.
Pretty much every species of tree in this little area.
After our relaxing breakfast, we made our way to the show and delved straight into all the traders. There are so many familiar faces from past shows, but also new traders, which is really good as it brings needed variety to the show. We spent our time listening to a few talks on the main stage and grabbed some really good food from one of the local vendors. So we got some nice Indian food from Mrs. Patel's. Tikka chicken, masala fries. It's going to be a banger. After we'd exhausted ourselves at the main event, we head back to set up for the evening, ready to get some dinner on and relax until we went back for some live music and a few drinks. It was my turn to light the fire tonight, so I opted for a flint and steel, another bit of traditional gear that we love using. I used charcloth, King Alfred's cake, honeysuckle bark, birch bark, and some dried grass for the tinder bundle. We were having the fire under a new cast iron tripod that Tom had picked up from one of the merchants. It was a really cool bit of kit with an awesome adjustable pot hanger, perfect for longer camps like this. I got myself a Kapilka plate today, really nice. Tom's dad has actually got a similar one in a different colour down there, and so I've always been inspired to kind of get something. I never really have a plate out, I always use a billy can lid, and Tom's cooked up these amazing steaks tonight. Yeah, looking amazing. What are they, a rump steak?
Yeah, nice butcher's rump steak, and then we've done some nice potatoes to go with it.
Really nice. Nicely fried in the Dutch oven.
Yeah.
So yeah, looking forward to this, buddy.
It's going to be nice.
Looking forward to digging into this. I'll be using my Bushcraft tools, titanium fork, and my knife made by Robin. So yeah, looking forward to that. Cheers. Cheers. So hey guys, we're on day 2 now of the Bushcraft Show. It's a Sunday, 29th of August, and really looking forward to today. There's a few talks on that I want to go check out. Ray Mears, and I've actually got a little meeting with Ray Mears, just something I booked separately because I'm a big fan of his, and actually started my kind of journey into bushcraft watching him, reading his books, and did go on one of his courses when I was younger, and then again when I was a little bit older. So yeah, just really would, gonna enjoy that aspect of things, have a little search around the store, all the different stalls and what have you, and yeah, just have a nice day cooking up some food now with Tom. He's got some amazing butcher's bacon on the pan. We've got some tortilla wraps to have them in, so yeah, really loving it. Mike's had a great time, Tom's dad. I think we're all just really enjoying each other's company. The woodland, we're in a lovely spot, and yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying some of the footage. It's not been a full episode of kind of everything, but there's little bits of what you can get up to at this show and what we've got up to in our camp and just how we enjoy this, and like I said, hopefully you do too. How's it going, buddy?
Yeah, really good.
Yeah? You enjoying it?
We had such a nice day yesterday, didn't we?
It was so nice, wasn't it? I mean,
yeah. In the evening we popped down and watched the Cayley band and had a few beers, didn't we? And sat by the big old fire. They have a big communal fire over there in the field. we all just
Yeah.
enjoyed each other's company, had a fantastic day, and cooked some lovely food. So.
Looking forward to today?
Absolutely.
Yeah, good man. We're going to get this bacon down us, get some maple syrup on it.
Not as good as your homemade bacon though, Liam.
No, thank you. That's really good.
Have you tried it tonight?
Really nice. Really good.
I thought that was nice enough. I'd look after it, but it gets work.
Heading back to the show today was an exciting one for me. Not only was there some really good talks from good friends like Steve Everson from Nearly Wild, but also I had a day package booked with Ray Mears where I got an exclusive talk and some demonstrations from him in person. Just another highlight to the show.
When I started, I'm afraid it wasn't really known as bushcraft, but nowadays there's a lot of it is bushcraft, but it's also a lot of other things. It's regenerative agriculture, it's working with natural systems, uneven age forest systems, and all sorts of other language that gets used.
And then we need to demonstrate that in our own practice. And that means not even leaving the corner of a wrapper anywhere. Nothing that a tracker could find and detect with surface. We need to walk the talk as well as talk. So I think that's something that we can do to really help. And what I hope is that we take the view, rather than as they do in America, which is like you get the sort of the zealots, that no trace camping zealots who go out and police the wilderness and tell everybody off for doing the wrong thing. Rather than that, it's just talk gently to people and welcome them to their outdoors and explain the right way to do it. That's the better way. And now we start to build up some shavings. Now that's just straight down. And when you've got some of these together like that, you go deep behind those and take them off. That's the shaving cluster. That's the quick feather stick. One big spark rather than a shower of small ones. Like so. Yep. And this is the way I make most of my fires. This is my number one way of making fire. Because wherever I am on Earth, if I can find a piece of dead wood, I can make fire.
So me and Tom are just about to do a bow drill friction fire little session together. I think we're going to go for a dual man action on the bow. So we've got Tom's lovely bow here that he's made on a Thornhill ultra heavy wax canvas tool roll. This is a willow set that Tom made when he was on a trip away with his family just a few weeks ago, and there's a really good video and a kind of really comprehensive guide on bow drilling on his channel, so it'd be really good if you go and check that out. And here's the spindle, really lovely size, and you can see it's been all nicely burnt in. And you've got Tom's Wonder Tactical and my custom knife here, and yeah, really looking forward to getting a little bit of a friction fire with you, Tom.
Absolutely, this is obviously one of my favourite things to practice. It never gets old. The thrill of getting an ember the first time versus the 100th time is still just as thrilling, and every time I do it I learn more. Sometimes I'm just like, oh, I wish I'd done it this way or changed this and that, and it would have been easier. So we're just going to have a play really and learn from our mistakes and practice basically.
It'd be really good because let me turn this around. So like I was saying to Tom, actually, after my accident, it's been one of the things I wanted to kind of tackle a little bit more. I've been practicing bow drill and mainly just kind of focusing on burning in. I haven't gone for that ember yet, just because every time I start to go a little bit faster and need to use my arm a little bit more, my strength starts waning. So I just haven't chased that ember. I've just been practicing the kind of the general do's and don'ts. So it'd be really good to try and get an ember here with you. Be one for first time in a few years for me. So yeah, looking forward to it.
monster ember.
That's good, that is.
Getting there.
Not far now. There you are.
Teamwork.
Good work there, Tom. That's nice.
Really nice, bro. It's nice doing it a tandem.
Yeah, it was. Makes it a lot easier, doesn't it?
Yeah. Good set, isn't it?
Really nice. It didn't
Willow's lovely.
Didn't take long at all. No, really good work on that. After getting the fire started successfully with a tandem bow drill, we decided to carry on practicing, and Tom managed to get an ember solo, and I also managed to get one with a small assistance from Tom, which I'm really grateful for. All of this is good practice, and just another excuse to do something bushcrafty whilst here at the show. And if you want to see a more in-depth video of everything we got up to, including all of the different little projects, tasks, meals and everything else, from a more relaxed, as if you're there camp point of view, definitely go and check out Tom's channel, Back Garden Bushcraft, for his full-length video of the whole trip.
10. Bonus 2 seconds. 1. Nice. We might have it. Yeah, boy.
Thank you,
Done
Tom.
it, Liam.
Thank you,
Got
bro.
it.
Well done, Liam.
It was literally the broken wrist.
It's literally
Because
the...
I wasn't even putting hardly any pressure down, but I was just helping give you the stability.
Yeah, I didn't
like-
feel you push much either.
I was just keeping it steady.
Thank
and
you, man.
It did not take much.
I appreciate that, Tom.
Well done, Liam. Well done.
Thank you so much. Make a calzone.
Should we do that?
Oh, look at that! He's wrapped a
Do a
calzone
bit
on
of
a
crimping.
Calzone.
Oh, that's his man. Excuse fingers.
Oh my god.
That is like fully cooked through. Nice melt on that cheese.
Is it melted?
Good crust on that there as well.
So we've made pizzas and calzones on the fire, and I think by all accounts that is a success. Dad's made the dough, and we've just made pepperoni pizza boy on a fire. So
Absolutely amazing.
pretty amazing, and even more satisfying the fact that this is cooked on a fire that we lit by rubbing sticks together.
Yeah, and rolled out with a pin that your dad made from a bit of sweet chestnut.
Yeah, exactly. So Dad
rolling
carved a rolling pin from a bit of green sweet chestnut. So
Beautiful.
yeah, this is a bushcraft pizza if I've ever had one.
It was. So hey guys, just about to head to bed now. Had a really good day. It's been the second day of the Bushcraft Show. Saw Ray Mears. I had a little meet and greet with him, which was really nice to hear some kind of personal stories from him. Just had a really nice day with Mike and Tom, having some drinks, enjoying some music over at the main stage, just having a lovely time at camp. Obviously we did some bow drill action. It was really good to get my first ember, which was pretty much solo. Tom just had to give a little bit of help with my downwards kind of pressure on my left hand, but yeah, absolutely loved it. Really good feeling, and got to use the new bearing block that we got from one of the stores, and yeah, really good bit of kit. So looking forward to tomorrow, and I'll catch up with you then. Thank you, Tom.
You're very welcome.
Lovely pancake there, made by Tom. So gonna go and enjoy that, and enjoy kind of almost the last morning of the show. Having drained most of my camera battery, I wanted to spend the rest of the day catching up with all the people that I'd met throughout the show. people like Nigel Outdoors, who'd been displaying his stretch lavoo down in the camping area. So hey guys, I'm here with Nigel Outdoors, I'm sure you recognise him. Went on a really awesome trip with him down in Wales for the Lavoo for Heroes giveaway. Actually behind us, as you've probably just seen in some of the footage, we've got Nigel's awesome stretch lavoo.
Thank you.
It was meant to come out when for the Lavoo Fest?
It was built for the first Lavoo Fest that was ever supposed to be going on. Unfortunately, because of COVID, it was all cancelled and that. So it's kind of been sat in the cupboard waiting to do this show, and it's finally got here.
It's an absolutely amazing bit of kit, buddy.
Yeah, we've had so much response on it and people loving it and liking it and things like that. It's been quite overwhelming. So let's see what we can do for next year and see if we can top it.
Absolutely.
That's going to be the fun one. So
no, 100%. You had a good show?
Yeah,
as well?
Fantastic.
Brilliant.
Hardly been sober, so yeah, good show.
Yeah, good to catch up as well. Anyway,
it'll be nice to catch up again, Liam, and we'll see you soon.
Go for a trip.
All right, buddy.
Awesome.
Take care.
We head back to the main area for the rest of the day and stop by some of the traders and craftsmen that were working there. In particular, New Haven Coppice, who was working on a dugout canoe, and we've been watching it come together throughout the trip. Mark was kind enough to let me and Tom have a go, which was just amazing and another highlight to the show. With the final evening closing in, we set back for camp, ready to have a really special fried chicken dinner in a cast iron Dutch oven over Tom's new blacksmith tripod. And with this being the final night before the journey home, we decided to get an early night, but had some good conversation, good laughs, and just a great last evening together. So we're starting to strike down camp, everything's coming along really well, leaving no trace. Tom is doing some weights with some logs over there, and in fact Tom, it's been just an excellent time with him, so make sure you go and check out his channel, Back Garden Bushcraft. Honestly, one of my favourites, one of the first that I started watching on YouTube, and to be honest, we've become such great mates, and it would mean the world to me if you go and check out his stuff and give him a little bit of support and love. So yeah, I'm just going to start striking all my stuff now, and I'll catch up with you soon.
Hey, are you Dustin from Bushcraft Tools?
No, but I'm just dusting. So hey guys, struck camp now. This is where my tarp used to be, and Tom's just behind me. He's just folding it up now in the background. Mike's striking the lavoo and getting all of his gear set up into his bags, and I guess that brings an end to the show and the episode along with it, and I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a bit of a different one to usual, not so much of a fully inclusive episode, but more of a vlog, kind of just a little share of the experience with you guys, and I hope you really enjoyed it. Me and Tom have had the best time, as well as his dad. I think we've just made the most of it, really had a great time living in the moment, and met some great people, shared some incredible skills, did some nice carvings together, did some friction firelighting, flint and steel firelighting, gathered resources, and yeah, just shared really good company, drinks and laughter, to be honest. So thanks for coming along for the ride, hope you enjoy it, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode, and until then, stay safe and I'll see you soon. So I've really enjoyed using the expedition pack this weekend. It's been a versatile backpack for going around the camping, going around the show, and you can see it's packed to absolute max capacity right now. It's really full, but even with this little bit of rain this morning, I'm guaranteed everything in there is nice and dry. So really happy with it. So I'm currently packing out now. Got my expedition pack on the front and my Wii Sport pack on the back. Just got a slight little bit of drizzle coming through, but all of my soft stuff like my skins are in this dry bag, so they're going to be nice and safe. Looking forward to the journey home and getting this video out. So yeah, should be another adventure. We'll see you soon.